Okay. Moment. Yay! I'm almost certain I'm live, but let me know if you can see and hear me. Let me know. Let me know. Awesome. I think I am. We're going to get started in just a moment. I want to make sure that everyone can see and hear me. I'm so excited for this. And come on. Yay! Hi, everyone. I'm so excited. I actually did it right through StreamYard this time in the group. This is so awesome. Let me know in the comments if you can see and hear me. I would love to know. If you're watching, say, hey, Candace, I can see and hear you. Your mic isn't on mute. I'm streaming in Facebook, my Facebook page. I'm streaming on my landing page. I'm streaming in YouTube. So I'm streaming everywhere. Okay. Yay, Lisa says hello, hello. For some reason, I can't see the Facebook comments there, but I can see Facebook comments over here. Yay! Hi, Lisa. So happy you joined. Awesome. I hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. It was wonderful. It wasn't as hot as I expected it to be, so that's really good. I live in the Dry Valley, so here in Fairfield, between San Francisco and Sacramento in California. So it wasn't as hot as I expected it to be, which is a good thing. So it's a good thing. So yeah, it was just nice, chill, relax. I hope everyone had a wonderful time on Memorial Day and just, spent it with friends and family and ate really good food. That's most important. So I'm gonna kick this live stream off. I don't have anything formal. I do have slides because we are going to talk about and this was a special request from Lisa V. Thank you so much. If you have a topic, I've already pre-written topics, but if you have a topic that you want me to go over, please, please, please let me know. I can definitely do a live show on that topic. I would rather do topics that you guys have questions on versus me coming up with the topics for this live show. So, like I said, I already have topics, but I will love, 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 love if you guys could give me the topics. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay down below and let me know and say, hey, Candace, I would like for you to talk about XYZ. I know a lot of people's going to say the tech. That's always a topic of discussion. But yeah, so awesome. Check, check. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me know. And all right, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it because I don't like to waste time. I don't want to waste your time. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So let's see if I can remember to share my screen. Probably not. All right, let's see. Share screen. This isn't Zoom, guys. This is StreamYard that I'm using. Okay. Awesome. Welcome to the She Launches Pods live shows. It's totally live. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Have any suggestions, anything, put it in the comments. And let me actually do this. Let me bring my Facebook tab over here. Let's see. Bring Facebook and StreamYard over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and present. Oh, I'm not going to present that one. Stop sharing. um, I love my technology and my tech hiccups. Share screen. Okay, we're gonna share this one. Alrighty. So once again, this is the She Launches Pods live show where I'm going to be talking about podcasting, content creation, how to keep the momentum going in your content creation process. I will throw a little business in here as well. And also, I will be sharing topics that you give me as well. So it could be anything related to tech, podcasting, business, content creation. Even though it says she launches pods, I launches business too. Okay. So I'm going to hide this little scrolly bar down here, and I'm going to hide this as well. And we're going to get into the slides, okay? So, first of all, who in the world is this Candace person? Well, if you don't know me, my name is Candace. I'm a podcast manager, the host of the Hello Sis Dorsey podcast, lover of all things online business, Disneyland, cat videos. Yes, I have to watch at least one cat video a night before I go to bed. That's just like my wind down, my decompress, all the things. Okay. I started my podcast in 2019, and I now have over 165 episodes. It's actually now 167, which I'm really excited about. And the one thing I'm known for is podcasting because I have a podcast. So that's how I became the expert in my niche. So I'm going to show you here the live show dates and times. This is a 5 episode pilot. What that means is I'm actually going to be testing this out for 5 episodes just to see how it goes, just to see if you guys like it, just to get the feedback and everything. And then I'll go from there. After June 25th or on June 25th of that live show, I will let you know if I will continue this on or if it's like, okay, I did the research, I did the analytics and I might just stop it, but who knows? This might be something that I continue on. I definitely love being live and I love being here with you guys and it's really nice. So hopefully I can keep it going for you guys, but we'll see how things go. Okay. So, how to tune in. Now, if you're on YouTube, hello, YouTube fam, you can actually go to my YouTube channel, is Hello Sis Dorsey, and you can tune in there. You can also post comments. I can actually see the comments from YouTube on here, but I can't see the comments from Facebook. I will have to go through another tab, but I can still see everybody's comments. I just can't really show them. I think I can show the comments from YouTube, but not the ones from the Facebook group. For my Facebook page, yes, I can as well, but it's all good. We can do the workaround. You can also view the live show here in the Facebook group as well, the She Launches Pods. You can request to join the group. You should come. We have fun. Okay. I do workshops and hang out. It's cool. They love it. Okay. Also, my Facebook page, She Launches Pods, which is brand new. I'm really excited about that. And you can also watch it via the link. The link is actually included in the email provided. So if you're on my email list, you did receive that link and you're probably watching now on the landing page. Hello. And probably watching the replay on the landing page as well. Hi. So so you can actually watch this live show in 4 different places, which is really exciting. Awesome. So without further ado, I'm going to go to the questions here. Let's see. So Lisa asks, how are you collaborating all these streams? That's a good question. It's actually through StreamYard. I'm doing this. So I'm actually on one of the paid plans, which is $25 a month, and I linked all my social media platforms to it. Now I'm not streaming on my LinkedIn, and I'm not streaming on my regular Facebook page, which I should, but I kind of like keep things themed. So this is only on my landing page that I created. So it looks like a regular webinar page that I created, has its own link and everything. And I have it on my podcast YouTube channel. And then I have it in my She Launches Pods group and She Launches Pods page. So I kind of want to keep it themed. I really didn't want to show it on my personal page, which I might change that in the future. Who knows? Um, let's see. Will there be no workbook? No, this is all live. Take notes. Just take notes. There's no workbook involved at all. This is just a come chill with me type of live show every week. And I'll be discussing, if it's not topics that you guys come up with, I'll be discussing topics that I've come up with that I get a lot of questions on. So, all right. Does that answer your question? Let me know. Let me get a sip of water. And these are not long. Like, I'm not doing this for like a whole hour long. This is probably going to be maybe, I was going to say 15 minutes, but it's actually 10 minutes right now. It's probably going to be like maybe 30 minutes. And feel free to ask questions. I don't have, where at the end, you can ask questions. No, ask questions during this live show. This is like you guys' live show. I'm doing this for you guys. Okay. If there's a topic that you ask questions on, like a continuation topic, then I can actually create a live stream based on that, and we'll discuss that topic deeper. Okay, sounds good. You're welcome, Lisa. Awesome. Keep those questions and comments going. I love it. Okay. All right. So this is the first topic. This is episode number 1. I should have put that here at the top. That's okay. I'll do it next time. So we're going to talk about how do you receive a sponsor support for your cause, product, or services. So you can request sponsorships for your particular product, service, whatever it is that you're selling. You can actually request sponsorships yourself rather than if you have a podcast and sponsors come contact you, you can actually do the reverse. So yes, it is possible. Okay. So a couple of things I want you to think about before you get into deep into asking people to sponsor your product, services, or whatever you're offering is to think about what is the goal that you're trying to do. What is the reason why you are doing this? And I always, every time I start off with anything, whether it be a workshop, a challenge, or anything when I'm teaching, I always want you to think about why you're doing a certain thing. Because if you don't know why you're doing it, or if you don't have a plan, or if you don't have like some sort of strategic step by step as to what you're doing and what the end result, the objective is, then there's no need to actually like jump into it. You need to have a complete plan as to why you want to do, request a sponsorship. So think about what is your goal. What are you trying to promote? That's very important. And when you're trying to launch it, because if you have a launch time frame and like a certain date, or it could be, well, I'm launching this thing for, let's say, doing a 2-week launch, something like that. Then you want to definitely try and get as many sponsorships as possible and have all your sponsors on the same page for that 2-week period and have them promoting, or if it's for a month or whatnot. So those are the things you definitely want to think about. Okay. So I'm going to talk about 10 ways to get sponsorships, and I'll go into these one by one. If you have any questions, definitely put the questions in the comments section. And okay, awesome. Okay, good. I'm still good. All right. So, 10 ways to get sponsors, okay, for your cause, not actually request the request to make money from to advertise other people, but to get sponsors to advertise your event, your product and service. So number one, you can start with local businesses. So you can actually like maybe go into your chamber of commerce, look for businesses that is similar to your niche, and just reach out to them. Let them know, hey, I have a event or whatnot, and I would like for you to sponsor this event. I probably should talk about this a little later, but when things come to me, I just have to say it. Make sure, and I'll probably talk about this a little bit later. I do believe it's in my slides, but make sure you have marketing material or something to give them. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But you have to have something to give them so that they can promote because they're not going to create the materials and things themselves. So yes, I will talk about that a little bit later about having a marketing kit, but you definitely want to give them something, okay? And make sure it aligns with what you're doing as well, okay? Look for number two, look for companies that are similar to your niche. Same way with businesses, you can do this online as well. Go into Facebook groups. Go into Facebook groups that's in a similar niche and start asking people. You could do um, like a swap. Like it doesn't have to be a sponsorship, but you can actually say, "Hey, I need 10 people. I would like to have 10 people to promote this to your email list. And in exchange, I will do XYZ." So you can actually do a swap to actually promote your service. This is like, I think, the easiest way to do it. You could do it that way and then have them promote it to their email list, whatever your product, your service is. So look for Facebook groups that is similar to your niche so that you can actually collaborate with those people. And a lot of those Facebook groups, they actually have promo days. They have days where you can promote, a service or whatever it is you're trying to do. You can actually do that and then just get, collective of people. Make sure you're actually, it's like a trade for trade type of thing. So don't just say, "Hey, can you do this?" And then they're like, "Okay, well, what am I getting in return?" Okay. Number four, promotional partnerships. You could do that. I was in Alignable, and I always talk about Alignable. I love Alignable. And I met up with this one girl. She had her own business, and she was actually met up with several people that want to do partnerships. But she had her own business, and we talked about doing a partnership and everything. And she had the whole contract, what it's about, how much you would get, for referrals and different things like that. So you can actually build a promotional partnership. And then a lot of time in the service-based business world is called referral partners. You can do that as well to help with your sponsorships. Podcorn, number five, Podcorn. I like Podcorn because Podcorn is a definitely good way for you to actually get started with with stating that you looking for sponsors through podcasting. So it's so easy. I actually went through the whole platform, the interface and everything. It is so easy. to have everything well laid out for you to enter it in, how much, what your budget is, everything. So definitely look at Podcorn, and I would definitely highly recommend Podcorn, which is actually one of the slides that I'm going to say. I highly recommend Podcorn to actually get started if you want to, dip your feet into it. But Podcorn is a 0% listing fee, and 10% service fee. Okay. So if you want to say, "Well, I don't know, like how I don't have time. I don't have time to actually reach out to local businesses and go in the Facebook group and ask people and gather up promotional partners." You can actually go to Podcorn because there's a lot of podcasters on that platform. And that platform is with Buzzsprout, which is the platform I use for my podcast. They actually promote Podcorn as well. So I've been through it through the interface. I get emails every week from Podcorn letting me know what are the sponsorship opportunities. So I can actually go in there as a podcast host, go in there, see who are looking for sponsors for their product. And I can see if it's something that I like, if it's something that I want to do. There's a way that you actually can communicate with the person that needs to sponsor. So it is so super easy. So definitely check that out. Another place I actually looked, number six, I looked online And I actually saw this website and it says looking for sponsors. So if you go to lookingforsponsors.com, you can actually go on there and actually enter in that you're looking for sponsors as well. So you can look at that website and check it out. It looked like it's pretty simple to use and sign up. So check that out. Number seven, you could go on Instagram, look for influencers in your niche, send them a DM and say, "Hey, I'm looking for a sponsor, or I would like to do a collaboration with you regarding my product. In exchange, you'll get a free XYZ." Because that's the only reason why they will actually do anything. You get a free XYZ in exchange, and see if they'll do that. See if they'll do a shout out about your product. Um, Instagram is really good way to actually connect and collaborate. I get so many people send me a DM about wanting to send me free jewelry, wanting to send me free stuff if I talk about their product or services. Now, let me remind you, I only have like 460 something people on my Instagram. So I'm like, did you not see the numbers? I don't have millions of people on there, but doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So this is actually a good way to actually get your feet wet and foot in the door to get started with influencers. I'm not an influencer, but apparently, they still send me things. Number eight, you can go to gumball.fm. It is pricey. It's very pricey. We're talking about in the thousands of dollars. But I do want to mention that if it's something that you want to level up and get really like want to create like an ad and have podcasters actually roll that ad on their podcast, especially podcasts that get millions and millions of downloads a month, you can do that. But like I said, it is pricey and it is in the thousands of dollars. Okay. Acast.com. This is for sponsorships and advertising. So you can definitely look into that. And then number 10, Podbean Marketplace. You can go on Podbean. Podbean does podcasting and they do the sponsorships as well. You can look into that for your podcast if you want to start launching your podcast and you're looking for software to actually do it. Podbean is really good. And also if you want to do a sponsorship with them as well. Okay. Do you have any questions regarding these 10 sponsors? If you have any questions, definitely let me know below. Awesome. No questions. Okay. So, like I stated, I recommend Podcorn. There's too many pod things going on. I recommend Podcorn to get started. So definitely go there. It's an easier interface to use when you're getting started. I would highly recommend doing that. Okay, just podcorn.com. Okay. So the next thing is, well, Candace, this is fine and dandy, but how do I pitch for my sponsorships? Okay. I'm actually going to show you an example of someone pitching to me and what the email looked like. You don't have to make this complicated. Okay. So first, what you want to do is you want to research the company that you want to host or have or connect or do a partnership for your product service or whatever it is that you're offering. You want to research potential sponsors. So research the company, research potential sponsors in your niche, both of those in your niche. You want to customize your pitch for each brand. I cannot stress that enough. Do not create a template and send them the template. Don't do that. You want to customize it for their company. Make sure you put their name on there. Just make it customizable to them so then they'll know and understand that you've done your research on them. Okay. You want to develop sponsorship packages as well. I would say you could probably create that along with where is it? Well, along with your marketing materials as well. So you can actually develop all of that. And then you can do that in Canva. Do it as a PDF when you send it over to them as an attachment. and include essential information so they can better understand your company, your cause, or your product. You want to add that information in there. Add testimonials from previous sponsors. So if you had someone who actually sponsor your product, or someone who actually you work with as a partnership or something like that, if you haven't asked for a testimonial, ask for a testimonial as soon as possible. Preferably a video. Video is really good. That tends to convert better. People watch those, and ask for that and have that available as well. So when you are pitching your sponsorship to the company, you'll have those video testimonials as well. Add testimonials from previous sponsors, optional, and provide data about your target audience. So make sure you put in who you're targeting, all the information that regarding your target audience, and make sure that, I can't stress this enough, make sure that the company or the sponsor is aligned with your audience and what you're trying to sell. Okay. And also do a follow up as well. Okay. Lisa asks, are there certain questions to ask when making a request? Um, yeah, yeah, there are. So it's a couple of them. I'm actually showing you right now. So how to get started. If you now, it depends on, do you want to pitch directly to companies? I want you to think about that. So, do you want to pitch directly to companies, to influence individuals, or do you want to go through like some sort of website software like Podbean? So, it depends on which route you're trying to go. Okay. But there are certain questions you can ask, but I would say create your pitch and your marketing materials first. And then if they have questions, then you can actually answer those as well. Yes, companies direct. Yeah. So I'm going to show you. So here's a pitch example that I have here that a company pitched to me. Okay. And just take note of this. So this was for Magic Mind podcast sponsorship request. Okay. So the title here already has the company, what they're asking, and the request. Okay. Um, so this part here really kind of like, I want to say irked me. um, it was kinda like, "Hey there," and I'm like, "Okay." A lot of people, when they send me an email, they'll say, "Hi, Miss Dorsey," or "Hi, CS Dorsey," or something like that. So I kinda, like, overlooked it, but when you're sending a pitch, don't say, "Hi there." Say, "Hi," and the name. If you can't find anyone's name, just whoever you're sending the email to, or whoever you found the email, I would say put the company name. So for instance, if I was to send a pitch to Magic Mind, I would say, "Hi, Magic Mind." Do it like that. Okay. This person introduced herself. She said, "I'm Grace, creator, partnerships account manager at Magic Mind." So introduce yourself and who you are. "I really love your podcast, Hello Sis Dorsey. I'm reaching out in hopes of working together, as I would love to sponsor one or more of your episodes." Okay. Um, so if they have a podcast, if you're pitching podcasts, my suggestion is to say that you love their podcast, name their podcast, and mention a particular episode that is in relation to maybe you or what you're trying to offer, or something like that. Okay. And then you can have this as a separate sentence. "I would love to sponsor one or more of your episodes." Just ask them, I mean, just let them know how many episodes you would like to sponsor. Or if you are doing days or weeks, you can say, "I would love to sponsor," but you're requesting it, so it will be totally different. So it will actually be a little different, which is pretty much the same thing here. So it will actually be like, instead of one or more episodes, if you're not pitching a podcast, it will be, "I would like to I would like to sponsor um, maybe a couple of weeks of your time or state when you're launching your product or service. I hope that makes sense. Here's a question. Marketing materials, is there a format to follow for presentations? There's really not a particular format. You can actually create a media kit in Canva. Okay, you can actually do that. And Canva actually have a layout of media kits. So here's what I'll do. And I'll create a one sheeter. It's called a one sheeter template in Canva for you to follow. How's that sound? Smiley face. I know. You're welcome. I'll create a one sheeter and then how about this again? How about a quick email template? Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. Okay. I'll post it once I do it. I'll post it in the group. Okay. How about that? Awesome. You see, just have me doing all these, all these little extra goodies for you. Okay, so back to the pitch example email. So here she said, briefly on Magic Mind, we designed the world's first productivity drink and science-backed blend of matcha. And then she states the main ingredients of the product. And then work together will get you faster into a flow state. No anxiety, no jitters, just focus and productivity. So for this whole sentence, whole two sentence, she briefly explained what the product is that they are trying to promote. Okay. So you don't have to go into a whole like paragraph. You can take the main points of your product, service, whatever you're trying to offer, and do a two sentence. And then it states, would be happy to give you more details. Let me know if it's of interest to you. Okay. So her email that she sent to me was just basically an introduction to capture my attention. Okay. To see if this is something that I'm interested in. Once I said that, yes, I'm interested in, then she sent me the whole thing. She broke everything down. I should have added that on here, but she broke everything down. Okay, we were like 6 episodes. This is how much it's gonna be. This is how I want you to mention. And it was like a 4 or 5 page more information kind of type of media kit that she included. Once I read all the information, the details, and everything, I was like, yes, I would like to continue. So after that, she followed up again with, okay, so these are the touch points I would like for you to mention in your podcast. So there's definitely a chain of communication, but it apparently they had like a process, a flow of how they were doing things. They didn't send everything all in one email because if they would have did, I probably would have been like, no, I'm out. But she slowly sent emails. And once I was like, yes, I would like to continue, then she sent the next email with the next information. Would you like to continue? And then there was like a sort of an agreement as well. I didn't have to sign it. I just had to say, yes, I agree. And then that's how we proceed. Okay. So it could be, even though it seemed like it may take a long time, the back and forth, it was very strategic how they did it because it was little by little so that I can learn a little bit more about them and also build a rapport with Grace as well. Because her and I communicated every single time I had an episode. If something came up, I say, hey, I'm not doing a podcast this time. I'm having a family member emergency, different things like that. So we actually build that relationship, which is very important as well. Okay. So that's how you basically can structure your email. You don't have to do it long because I'm telling you, if you do it long, like an intro email, no one is going to read that at all. I wouldn't even read it. I've had, podcast pitches for people to be guests, like almost a book. And I'm like, no, because you're probably going to talk too much. So like, this is too much information. Besides, you're not even in my target audience. So, but keep it clean, keep it simple, keep it sweet. I'm going to create an email template for you and also a one sheeter. So I'll have that ready and then for you guys, probably within the next 2 weeks or so, give or take, because I'm actually working. I'll tell you guys afterwards. This is going to be so amazing. Okay, so this is the pitch example. Okay, so your action items. Of course, I have to have you do some sort of homework or take action. Of course, I wouldn't be a good leader or a good mentor if I didn't. So your action items is to ask yourself, what is your goal? I want you to get out a piece of paper, rewatch this over again, ask yourself, what is your goal? Okay. And then create a plan. So you're going to create a plan of who you're going to pitch, the companies, everything. Like if you want to pitch maybe two companies a week, or if you're like Candace, I just want to get my plan out and then I'm going to go to Podcorn to actually fill out the information. Then that way, another thing with Podcorn is as soon as when you enter your information for your sponsorship, then it will go out, it will be emailed out to podcasters who are signed up with Podcorn. So I will see it as well because I get an email every week. So that is the beauty and benefit of Podcorn is they actually email what new sponsorships is out this week. So yours could be one of them. Okay. Research the company and or the podcast you want to pitch to, create a media kit. I'll have that one sheeter for you. Create your pitch as well. Like I said, don't put too much information, just a simple email. And create your sponsorship packages as well. So I'm actually just going to do the one sheet. You can actually go into Canva and create how you want to do your packages and lay that all out. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? No questions. Let's see over here. Awesome. No questions. Perfect. Okay. So, like I said, if you want to start off, sign up for Podcorn to get started, and then you can branch off later. Then you can get really into it, um, pitching to different companies and everything. But just starting off, I would definitely highly recommend do Podcorn. Okay, this is even great if you have a course. Like if you have a course that you have sold, or you want to kind of like get more people knowing about your course or any type of digital product you have, definitely use Podcorn 100%. Okay. All righty. So, your next steps. Okay. So, if you're struggling with starting your podcast, you don't know where to start, or you're struggling with creating a content plan because you just don't have the time to do so, definitely give me a call, reach out to me. My website is to schedule a call with me. Go to hellosalesdorsey.com CWC. That is chat with Candace. It's hellosalesdorsey.com CWC. This is the calendar for June. So I do have some openings coming up for June. And my calendar is free. 15-minute call if you want to talk about anything like, hey, Candace, I'm thinking about starting a podcast, or hey, Candace, I want to create content for my podcast or my social media. I can definitely help you with that. But I just don't have time to do so. Any tips, any strategies or anything like that, we can definitely talk about that. I will be more than happy to help you. Okay. So that is it for that. Let me stop sharing. Yay, everyone. Awesome. And then I'm going to go ahead and show this down below. Okay. Alrighty. So, cool things. Yes. Looking forward. Yes, 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 me too. So couple cool things that I have coming up that I'm sure that you guys will love so much. I should just give you a preview. Let me give you a preview now of it, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, it's just a preview, so don't, it's not ready yet. I'm like geeking out because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I created this. Okay, I'm going to show you the screen. Present, share screen. I'm so excited. I got butterflies in my stomach. Okay. I want to present to you, voila, the 30-day podcast launch checklist. Now it's blank now, but I'm actually going to have a list of everything you need to do from day 1 all the way to day 30 that you can actually just check off. Okay, check off here, there. You can actually enter in the date. So, say for instance, if you want to start working on launching your podcast on June 1, you can do that. You do June 1, 2, 3, all the way for 30 days. And it's not 31 days, it's actually just 30 days. Okay. I'm going to be putting the information that you need to check off for each day. And then I also have the 30-day podcast launch plan as well. So you have a podcast launch checklist that you will be checking off what you're doing each day, and you will have a launch plan as well. So the cool thing about this launch plan is you can mimic the same days as the 31 as the dates that you have for your 30-day launch plan. You can plug those in here. You can actually type in notes. Okay, you can type in notes. And also the cool thing as well is, voila, it's a drop down. So if this whole week you like, okay, I just want to brainstorm. Like I just want to brainstorm my podcast topic, the launch, the whole thing, you can actually put in brainstorm. Okay. So you have the day here, your little notes that you can put in, and then you can put brainstorm for 3 days. Okay. Then from that brainstorm, you can actually say, I'm going to do planning on day 4. Day 5, I'm going to actually record my episodes. So you put that here. You can make a little note as to which episode you're recording. So you say episode 1, and then you can go here. You say you're recording episode 2, however you want to. Okay. And then day 7, you can say, okay, well, I'm doing all my editing from day 7 to day 9. You can list that here. And then you can list the dates and then what you need to do for each one of those days, or what you actually doing for each one of those days. And then your show notes, you can put a link to the show notes or the Google Doc link, however you want to do it. So all of this is just to actually keep you organized. Okay. And then of course you have the checklist. Each day I'm going to have what you're going to be doing, or what you're supposed to do, or what you need to do for each one of those days in order for you to actually launch your podcast on day 30. Okay, so that's what day 30 here is all about, is the launch date. So this would be your go live date. Okay, this is where your everything should be scheduled out, everything for this day. Well, I wouldn't say everything. Your first episode should be scheduled out for this day, and then you have everything else scheduled, enrolled for it to go weekly. Now, for each one of these, I have a post launch checklist. I'll be adding that information. So, this is actually the week after you launch. This is your post launch of the things you need to start working on, like batching up the next 4 episodes, getting your show notes together, getting your social media together for this week. So I'm going to have it to where so this is actually your batching week for the next month. Then that's way the next month you don't have to do anything. Everything's already done for you. Okay. Same way with here. So you would say, okay, so I'm going to work on my show notes. I'm going to do planning this day, show notes. I'm going to record 4 episodes, however you want to do it. Okay. So I've finished this, but I just wanted to show you guys this. This is so cool. I'm so proud of myself. I actually did this in one day and I was like, oh. So I am like so excited about this. I really am. So this is going to be really fun. Um yes, wow. July. Yeah, July. July is when you're going to start your podcast, Lisa. You're going to put that on there. So, yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm going to be filling in all of this information today. Hopefully, I can get this out to you guys to actually test. I just want a couple of testers, and then I will be selling this. So, I'm giving you guys first dibs. So, you guys can get it first dibs for free in the group. And then I will actually be launching this in another product that I'm going to be doing. So, yeah. So excited. Awesome. Okay. So I don't know why I like the screen. Yes. Okay. You're going to be, yes, you are going to be launching yours in July. Yeah. So when I share the link, definitely download it. I'm only going to have it available for a certain period of time for you guys in the group. And then I'm going to take it down. And then I'm actually going to be adding this in another offer that I'm doing. So I'm really excited about this. And then the templates, I will try work on and get this to you within the next couple of weeks. But I'm really happy that you are telling me what it is that you need and want. So then I'm like, okay, well, I know other people are going to need and want the same thing. So it actually gets me in motion to actually create things for you guys. And then those who are coming after you, I can actually provide that for them as well. Awesome. Any questions? I can definitely stay on here for another 2, 3 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. Awesomeness. Okay, no questions. All right, so if you are watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Okay. Also, if you want to book a 15-minute call with me, you need support with your podcast. If you want to just flush out your podcast idea, definitely book a call with me, 15 minutes, totally free. I'm all yours. Go to healthsalesdorsey.com/CWC. My calendar is completely free for July, so definitely go ahead and get those slots before it start getting crazy. I know it's the summertime, but you just never know, people still working in their business. I know I am. So that is it for today. And you can definitely you can DM me too as well. I don't mind DMs. You can send me a DM if you don't want to post it up under this post, or if you don't want to post it in group. But if you are in the group, definitely let me know you watch this. Hashtag replay. If you have any questions in the group, please post those. Okay. This is you guys' group. This is you guys' network, talk about your struggles. If if you want to get any type of advice, or if you want us to look at, if you have like your graphic for your podcast and you're like, hey, I want to know what you guys think, or if you've already done your trailer for your podcast, if you're like, hey, I want you guys to let you guys know, I want to get you guys' opinion on how this sounds, different things like that, post it in the group. We could do polls. You're like, hey, everyone, I'm thinking about this particular title. Choose which one you think could be best. You can do that. Like, I'm not being strict on what you can do in the group. So if you're not already in the group, go to She Launches Pods in the search in Facebook and request to join. Okay. It's a free space. Okay. As long as you're not pitching, you're constantly pitching people or harassing people. I'm totally fine with you guys posting. Okay. You can go live in it. I love it. Video, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this today. And oh, you said not for June. Oh, for June, not July. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you are launching for, oh, you are getting launched in June, not July. Okay. All right, Lisa. I can't wait. I'm excited for you. I am so excited for you. Awesome. Okay, everybody. Goodbye.